There is something almost otherworldly about Mumbai in the early hours of the day. When the sun has barely risen, when the boats bob at the bay, when it's silent and still, utterly removed from any other time of the day. But of course, this is Mumbai, so that's not the scene everywhere. Pico Iyer said it best. Go to Sassoon Dock at break of day, and there before you are the two unchanging forces of Bombay, commerce and the sea, in jostling, clangorous technicolor profusion. It had been a while since I had meandered through the mess and madness that is Mumbai's biggest fish market. And while it's not an experience for the somewhat squeamish, it is a wonderful reminder of the extraordinary bounty our coastline offers. I am the first to admit that it's often easy to forget, and so this episode is an ode to the sea and the many gifts of it, especially as they make their way to our place. In less fancy speak, this is the show where we're fishing for the freshest catches in town. And believe me, with what's available, narrowing down the selection has rarely been harder. That said, if I must, I must. And so I am heading to what is, despite its unprepossessing look, a short while away in Mumbai's Mahim sits another spot that you would drive right by if you didn't know to look for it. Fresh Catch is a small space that does big business. The reason is simple, and it's all in the name.
Hello.
I am meeting Fernandes, the man who was determined to bring the kick of Karwar to the big city. And it's clearly paid off if the roster of regulars is anything to go by. So what exactly do they literally crowd in here for?
Secret of Fresh Catch is the homely food that I saw. We make food at home. Here, we get the fish fresh. If you go down and see in my kitchen, there is nothing is prepared. When you order it, he cuts the bombil.
And so it's with the bombil that we must begin. Yes, a perfectly prepared piece of the fish the city's best known for. Bombil or Bombay duck. Now before you say no big deal, let me assure you it is.
So the crisp batter versus melting fish ratio, I have to say here, is absolutely spot on. Not too much of anything, not too little, everything just right.
And there's more work involved here than you would believe.
Bombil, when there is water, basically water in bombils. You have to squeeze a little bit of water. The cook, even if you tell him get the bombil fast, he will not get it. It's done on the non-sticking frying pan after putting a little bit of masalas and squeezed with lemon and things, and cook it in slow fire. That's how it can come out. If you make a little fire high, your bombil will not come out at all.
And that care continues even when they give an unexpected spin to classic dishes. The Rishiat prawns are served sizzler style, which means the Goa-based chili and vinegar masala is exactly what he swore it was. But it's piping hot, and best of all, stays that way.
That awkward moment when your date is ready to walk out on you because your table manners seem so bad, but you just don't care because you are going to get every last bite of flavor that you can out of it.
The same treatment is meted out to the butter pepper garlic crab. It's served shellless, drowning in burnt garlic, swimming in still sizzling vats of butter.
If I make it through to the right side of the pearly gates and there isn't butter pepper garlic waiting for me on the other side, I'm going to be pretty sure that I haven't been sent to the right place.
But yes, this is a place that truly celebrates Mumbai's bounty, like the ladyfish or kane. Add to that a splash of masala, a bit of rava, and they're smart enough to know it's best sometimes to let the product shine.
I can tell you that Mumbai is a seafood hub, and I don't think that whole of India you get that. Mumbai throughout the year, basically even during the rainy season, you will have bombil, you will have this fish called kane, you will have pomfret. Let it be flooded also in Mumbai, but the fish will not go in.
The squid I enjoy next is another illustration of the freshness of their catches. It's old-fashioned too, hearty in that homespun way, a compliment I can extend to the clams as well. The sweetness of caramelized onion, a splash of coconut. This is happy, hearty fare.
So both the squid and the clams, dishes that not every fish lover is going to embrace, and that would be their mistake because they're so comforting. It's sort of being wrapped in a warm, you know, sea-soaked embrace, which is, let me tell you, a lot tastier than it actually sounds.
When I started this restaurant, I wanted to give something authentic for the people, you know. So I thought maybe getting Mumbai coconuts, you know, maybe the taste might be a different taste. So I used to get the coconuts from Karwar, Goa, and you know, the taste of the curries, it was completely different.
Yeah.
Even the masalas, you know, like we have this trifula, you know, the seafood herb that comes down from Karwar, Goa, we buy it. The kokum that we use, you know, so that comes down.
It shows in that spicy sour fish curry, the amboti. Though the imports are not confined to spice alone, Francis also brings down some marvelous miskut, a special Karwari pickle made with chili and small green mangoes.
This is the stuff of Goan grannies, and it's particularly special because it is also the stuff of my Goan granny.